Okay, it's recording. Are you ready? Do you want me to count it
Yep.
down?
Yep.
Three,
You're starting.
two, one, go.
You gonna say anything?
You gonna say anything?
You're the one starting, bitch.
No, I said you were counting us down.
No, you literally counted down.
I did count us down.
And then you said you wanted to start.
Well, this is a great intro.
Okay, great intro.
This is a good intro. Campbell,
Yep, it's me.
what are we doing here today?
Okay, so I guess you're a bit of a bitch, so I'll start us off. This is our podcast. I am Campbell, and you are.
I'm Alex.
A fun fact about me is that I've had 5 concussions, and a fun fact about you, Alex, is.
My claim to fame is that I made a 28-minute video about The Rock. I don't think you
Okay.
watched it, but it was a lot of
I
fun
did.
to make.
I watched the whole thing
That means a lot, man.
twice.
That means double a
I
lot.
actually had a rebuttal, but I didn't post it because I didn't finish it and I wasn't happy with it.
I'm gonna be a little, that was a little disappointing. But
You never know. It might come in the future.
hopefully. But Campbell,
Yep.
what are we planning for this podcast? Because I'm
Plans for
just
the
here.
podcast?
I'm just here to voice my opinions, just to talk with my boy.
You have such a satirical voice on. Yeah, no, I would say pretty much the same. Just kind of work out. I know, just talk about random shit and see where we go. And if it gets serious, it gets serious. And if it doesn't get serious, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think that's a great kind of idea. Me and Campbell, kind of known as two intellectuals,
We are
in
quite
our kind of
smart.
social circles. Very intelligent, kind of the
Very,
philosophers.
yeah, no, we're like
Really?
the leaders.
Kind of the modern day Aristotle.
I would say more like, oh, don't worry,
Plato. Just say you're Plato.
Plato. I had to cut off my brain there
Yeah,
because
cool.
it went
Cool,
went,
nice.
went wrong. Okay, what are we talking about first, Alex? You want to start us off? I feel you are pretty experienced in this topic.
Well, I just thought first episode of the podcast might as well talk about a topic that's very dear to my heart.
Dear to your heart.
We're
Okay.
going to talk about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Sweet. So,
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yep.
Also known as The Rock. Famous actor, most
famous
paid.
actor.
Just
Best
a great overall guy, really.
muscles.
But let's go back. Okay, so Campbell, what would you say is your first kind of encounter with The Rock?
Of the Rock. My first encounter with the Rock. Shit. My first encounter. It might possibly be like WWE on the PlayStation 2 or 3.
Mhm.
Playing that. It might be on my first encounter, but if I'm really thinking, I don't know. I don't have a specific memory. I'd say he's been a big part, and he's very cool and very strong. But I don't have a sole specific memory of him entering my life. How about yourself, Alex?
I think that's fair enough. I think right now I kind of categorize my life in two stages. So, kind of in history, right? You've got BCE and CE, or BC and AD, before
Yeah.
Common Era and Common Era. And it's
Okay.
kind of centered around the birth of Christ, right?
I thought it was before Christ, not before.
It's two different kind of measurements. Regardless, in my
Right.
life, there are two different kind of periods of time, like
Yep.
pre love for The Rock,
Yep.
and post love for The Rock. And right now we're in post love for The Rock. And I
Yeah,
think,
no, I
like
get it.
you, I was always conscious of The Rock. I remember seeing him in movies and being like, "Hey, it's The Rock," and I'm struggling to think of what my first Rock movie ever was, because I feel like I've watched a lot of them very recently. However, I think it was this year, really, just kind of the last couple months, just seeing The Rock again and again, I've kind of developed a love for him. And I think for me personally, it's a combination of who he is, what he looks like, because he's like super muscly and stuff, but also how he acts and the characters he plays and the movies he's in. Just like his whole persona and his film career kind of drew me in. And it's like, as I say in my video, it's like, it's kind of started as a meme and now it's transitioned to like
I love.
a love almost for Dwayne.
I've actually just had a quick epiphany. I'd say my first experience with The Rock would be his showing in The Expendables.
I've never seen The Expendables.
I've seen a few of them, the later ones, but I just remember seeing him in The Expendables. And I'd say that's possibly one of the first. I saw them when I was probably like 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, because I was
Maybe.
never really a big action movie guy. I
No,
was
I
a,
was.
I was like a Star Wars kid, basically, and I
No,
don't think I
I was
watched.
as well, but it was a bit younger for me, I think.
Yeah, but I really never got into action movies. Just like I've never seen any horror movies, but that's like another topic. But like,
Yeah,
I'm really struggling to think of what the first movie with The Rock is in, because he's in some movies. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. The Race to Witch Mountain.
Oh.
I remember seeing that ages ago with my
That could have been it.
with my grandparent and my sister, right? And I didn't even realize it was The Rock.
It was The Rock.
Because the only thing I remember from the movie is like the kid like phases through the car and then he like solidifies and then the car like goes and I thought it was really sick. But that was probably my first Rock movie. And
Which one is it? It's that. What's the kid's name? And they fly to an island. Is that a Jumanji? That's not a Jumanji. Is
No,
it?
that's Journey to the Mysterious Island. I watched that.
I also
year.
think that could have them to Expendables. That could have been my first experience with him.
Look, we're gonna get into talking about some Rock movies in a bit, but like,
Yeah.
just before we even say anything, that movie sucks. I'm gonna be fully real.
Look,
Journey to
I
the
haven't
Mysterious
seen it for
Island.
years.
I watched it recently. Kind of sucks as a movie. I didn't talk about it, but it is. There's two good things in the movie, and The Rock sings.
Is that
Oh,
the
what a
Peck
wonderful!
Pop movie?
It is the Peck Pop movie. That's probably
Ooh,
the
he
three
does get
things.
some major points for that, though. I feel.
Three good things: the Peck Pop, the first time he sings, and the second time he sings, which is in the credit. Because I
One about the
bought.
kid's sore ankle.
They're
Broken ankle?
they're at like the campfire. Yeah, no, he does. Yeah.
with the uncle.
He does break his ankle.
With the crazy old uncle who's the butler for Batman. What's his name?
Oh, Alfred. But like, I don't know the actor.
No,
the actor's
yeah,
name.
sorry, that's not his real name. Wow, retarded.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So The Rock.
Yeah, that'd be my first.
He's really he's always been part of my life, but recently I've started watching a lot of Rock movies. So I've watched a lot of solo disaster films like Rampage and like Skyscraper and those, and I've also started watching Fast and Furious for the first time.
Interesting.
Which I am watching with my girlfriend, which has been a very lovely experience. But yeah, he's just I don't know what else you'd want in a man. He's just everything.
Let's get a 5-point summary on why you like or love The Rock. 5 sharp points, and we'll compare.
All right, 5 quick ones. All right, muscles, bald head,
that's 1.
attitude,
3,
muscles.
4.
I mean, he's kind of cool with Kevin Hart.
3.
3 probably would have
5.
been better. Okay, you
let's
list 5. You
refresh.
list 5. You list 5.
Oh, okay. You want me at 5? Okay.
5 or 3.
I want to go. Ooh, I don't know how to put this one into words. Like the role modelness of him.
Ooh.
Like the figure. He's just fuck. I don't know. I'm just gonna travel on. His muscles, yes. His handsome face, so pretty similar to your head thing. His strong roles in movies.
Yes.
Strong manly roles, and just probably I have to say muscles twice as well. I'd say
they really are a prominent feature.
I feel like they're kind of his personality.
I feel like The
in
Rock,
a little bit.
Oh, definitely. He is kind of a fitness icon. Like
He's
he runs a show about people being fit, the Titan Games. I watched half an episode, and some of those people are insane. They're like breaking down doors and barriers and shit with like hammers.
Like me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be on the Titan Games. My plan was to get onto the Titan Games, become ripped, and then get a hug from The Rock at the end. That's all I wanted in life, but
that's alright. We'll get there.
Don't really have that physique yet, but it's a long-term goal.
Yeah, no, that's good to have long-term goals.
Another wholesome thing about The Rock is that he's a dad, and he has 2 daughters.
He is a dad, doesn't he? Is it with different wives? Yes.
I believe he has an ex-wife, but I'm not sure.
She's his business partner now, I believe.
Interesting. That's another thing. Oh, there's so many things to talk about Dwayne. But
I
all I
think
know,
he co-owns, not co-owns, but like kind of works with her with that. What did he buy? The shitty NFL league?
oh, he bought some NFL leave, but he founded a tequila company,
He did
Tamana
find,
Tequila, and you
I
can't
wanna
buy it in
buy it.
Australia. It's so sad.
Yeah, I know.
But
I actually do know that one.
nah, going back to when he's a dad, he sings the song from Moana to his
Yeah, I
daughters.
sent you the TikTok,
I know. It's just a very
Yeah.
wholesome kind of energy.
and she doesn't believe it's him. I think we don't have a full appreciation on how actually big he is.
Oh yeah, I think I really need to see him in real life to get to
Like,
appreciate that
we're
sense
like,
of scale.
yeah, he's big, but you're gonna see him. He's 6'4", so I'm
He's-
like,
He's a
that's-
big man.
he's tall, and I think he's 112 kilos. I don't know why I know that. But that's even for a 6'4" man. Like 6'4" guys are gonna be heavy, but he's big.
He is
Maybe
a
32-inch
big man.
biceps. I also think I know that. If you just, I actually have a Stanley high visibility measuring tape in my
Mhm.
hand.
You do.
32 inches. Do we know what that is in centimeters?
No. I'm gonna be real.
Well-
I don't know in inches.
I'm just gonna guess it's 100 centimeters. Nope, definitely not 100 centimeters. I'd like to confirm, because that would be absurd. Whatever. The point is, his arms are fucking huge.
He's a big man. But I think another important thing to talk about is that you were talking about how he's like a strong male lead. And I
Well,
think
everyone
that
wants to be the Rock. As a kid,
Exactly, you
watch
wanna
The Rock
be
and you're
The
like,
Rock.
I want to be like. He beats up bad guys. He's handsome. He's muscles. He gets the hot girls. And
exactly.
guys,
I just think it's amazing how that transfers from the movies onto
he's
into real life.
the
you know-
same person.
The Rock has real life beef with Vin Diesel. And
Really?
like most of the members of the Fast and Furious cast. That's why
Really?
he's not in Fast 9, apparently because of beef with Vin Diesel.
Wait, look, can you fill me in on that? Oh, wait, I'll search it up as well.
I read an article, or I saw a little thing that said The Rock basically shit-talked a lot of the male actors in Fast and Furious for being unprofessional. And that he
Okay.
and Vin Diesel actually hate each other, which is hilarious because in the fifth one, their characters don't like each other.
Well, yeah, there you go. I just quickly searched it up because apparently any beef between Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel was tied to their different working styles. Johnson confirmed that it was so tense between himself and Diesel making the Fast and Furious 8 that they were not in the set at the same time.
Damn. I'm Team Rock. I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm Team Rock.
I don't have anything against Vin Diesel. I'm
I
a big
don't-
Vin Diesel fan, but I'd say I'm more of a Rock fan for sure.
Oh, 100%. I don't hate Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he's
but
not in Fast 9, it looks
I will
like.
say... Okay, if we're going to talk about Fast 9. You know, we might as well just jump into Fast and Furious. Okay,
yeah.
so it's pretty
Yeah,
obvious
what's
that,
your favorite?
you know... No. We'll talk about The Rock first. It's pretty obvious my favorite character is The Rock's character, right? Luke Hobbs. He's pretty badass. He's just The Rock, but in Fast and Furious. I'm going to be real. Vin Diesel's character, Dom Toretto, probably my least favorite out of like the main kind of trio. If we're thinking about Brian, Paul Walker, rest in peace,
I don't really.
and Dom, and like technically The Rock, maybe. I think
I wouldn't say he's part of the main crew.
Okay.
I'd say he's like a side piece.
I definitely prefer Brian over Toretto as a
Really?
main character. 100%.
I think maybe I'm just drawn to him because he's like a big white man who's strong and angry.
Oh yeah, I think in physique, he's great, and like
I don't know. I think he's pretty cool.
I think he's
Just-
cool. I just think as a character, I was just less attached to him as I
Quick
was for
segue.
Brian.
Jason Strap-on. Thoughts?
Jason,
Well, that's not his name, but I'm not trying to pronounce his last
you
name.
mean
because it's all
Jason
well.
Statham?
Yep, there you go.
I think he looks great for his age. He's older than The Rock, and he's about 50.
Shit.
And I think that's insane.
In the movies, have you seen the one with him in it?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have. But in real life, he's like 50, and he has a very
He's also. Sorry.
he has a very similar energy to The Rock in the fact that he's in a lot of dumb movies, like the one where he fights the big shark.
There's also one where he needs to be on adrenaline all the time, I believe, and at one point he just starts having sex with a random lady on the street, otherwise he'll die.
Oh, I think I've like seen the clip.
But he actually, you might not know, is completely able to do all of the combat stuff he does in the movies. He has
Damn.
trained mixed martial arts and everything. Like he's said on many of podcasts actually that he would be perfectly happy to get in an octagon and fight a UFC guy, and he feels confident he would put up a fight if not win.
That's so hype. Like all the
Which
actors
brings
that do their own
gives him
stunts.
props.
Doesn't like Keanu Reeves also do like a lot of his own
Yes.
stunts in John
There's,
Wick?
I've watched, yeah, a lot of the shooting. He's quite a good marksman from what I know. I don't know about the fighting, but I imagine it's been him. Kind of like Tom Cruise, how he does all his own stunts as well.
Oh yeah.
Even if he is like 5'9" or however tall he is, fucking loser.
Surely The Rock does some of his own stunts.
I feel like I kind of
I
hope
know-
you know
I
the,
know
do you
he
know
has
the
a
scene
stunt
where
double.
he grabs the lady and jumps out of the building and lands in the car.
In which
When
movie?
Jason Statham throws a bomb at him and he rock bottoms Jason Statham, and he's a police officer in his office. It could
Oh
be the
yeah,
one you
yeah,
saw.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I kind of hope he did that one legit. I kind of hope he jumped out of a building and hit a car as the real Rock.
I feel like he probably could, but I know he does have a stunt double because I've seen a video where he
yeah,
does.
no, he does have a stunt double, and I'm not sure what they would be. Maybe the combat. Maybe he's really slow.
I mean, he is packing a lot of muscle.
Yeah, maybe.
like-
Maybe he's a really slow moving guy, but I don't know.
I feel like once he gets moving, though, like you're not stopping him.
You're not stopping
Like
him.
I wouldn't want to get in the way of The Rock running. I mean,
want
I
to,
would.
for the sole fact of like just like it would be so comedic.
I think it would be great to be
Getting
crushed by
knocked
The Rock.
Fuck yeah.
I think it would
Like,
be great. It's a story to
I had
tell.
This is a bit of a off topic, but I had this conversation with my friend the other day about I would love to be in the ring with Mike Tyson in his prime or now or whenever. Yes, he would beat the shit out of me, but like in the ring with Mike Tyson?
I mean, wait, are you saying like just unprovoked he would just started beating the shit out of you?
No, like we're having a boxing match, me versus
Oh.
Mike.
Oh, that's fair.
I reckon that would be so much fun. Like, of course, I'm fucked. I ain't lasting more than 45 seconds.
Oh,
But they're the best 45 seconds of my life.
oh 100%. Like, I feel, I don't know, there's some cathartic feeling of being
I
beaten
don't know
to
what
shit.
it is.
Maybe,
Yeah,
like,
by someone like that.
because, like,
That's weird. Is
people
that a
always,
kink?
maybe, but
Getting the
people always talk about, like, never meet your heroes because they turn out to be, like,
Yeah.
shitty people. But maybe it's, like, maybe the
worried
new
about that
meta
now.
is meet your heroes and get the beat, and get the shit
Yeah.
beaten out of you.
We just go in with low expectations, I think, is the way to go about it.
You get to interact with them, and then if they turn out to be shitty, then you're just like, well, he beat me up that
Or
one time.
beef them. Just massive beef.
Exactly.
Because
Make yourself
then
memorable.
you're not upset they're a dick because you don't like them anymore. And you blow up because you punch Rock in the face and he punched you and killed you and you're dead.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, The Rock probably meets a lot of fans, right? He's
Yeah,
not
I'd
gonna-
imagine so. He's pretty
He's
hard.
not going to remember the average
No.
Joe in the street. Do you know who he is
No.
going to remember? The guy who came up to him and talked shit and he punched in the face.
Yeah.
Like, that's memorable.
On the same topic-ish, there's a video. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is him. I believe he might have been in Africa. I don't know. Actually, retract that. Don't know
Mhm.
where he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was at a basketball game, and he was maybe getting interviewed or just signing shit, and some guy came up behind him and drop kicked him like out of nowhere. And
It's so
he didn't-
rude.
He didn't. I know. He's an old man as well. He's like 70.
Yeah,
I
he's
swear.
kind of old.
He didn't really move very far. I'd like to give him props. Like, he was smiling as well. I think he thought a mate pushed him. I don't really know. But that's like if you dislike someone, I guess it's kind of the way to go about it. Like leave a mark.
I mean, yeah, like, definitely. You're either going to have a mark left on you or they're going to remember you, definitely.
Yeah.
Bro,
Because man,
that's-
like you don't see too many people. Like when I say drop kick, I mean he ran and jumped and kicked him with both his feet horizontal in the air,
that's
and
insane.
then landed on his side, like proper drop kick.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Like I hate to get to talk about it, but like remember when Logan Paul and KSI were like fighting each other or were about to? Like when they had the press conferences in
And they
like
pushed each other around and stuff.
like Europe and America, the crowd was going insane. Like they were throwing like bricks at cars and like jumping on
Yeah.
like buildings and shit.
Shit.
It was actually like a riot.
Yeah, that's hectic.
But nah, I
Bunch
love,
of memers.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, if you're gonna attack a celebrity, if you're gonna attack someone like The Rock, like, you know it's gonna
Do it
end.
right.
You know it's gonna end the same way.
Get your punch in quick and run.
Yeah, you got one, and then he's beating your fucking ass.
There's a reason he probably doesn't have bodyguards.
Oh, 100%. He's probably bulletproof.
I was just saying, you probably have to shoot him like 4 or 5 times in the same spot to actually get to any of his like important organs.
My philosophy is that, like, or my idea is that, you know, like in World War One, right? They had trench warfare because like
Yeah.
the dirt stops like explosions, right? Because
Mhm.
it's like soft. So if
Yeah.
the rock's muscle, like if there's enough of it, like a bullet would just kind of like hit it and then kind of get neutralized.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe it would lessen, but depends what you got shot with, I guess.
That's
I mean, if
true.
it's like a 50 caliber sniper rifle, look, he's a big man, but I don't think
Ah,
he's gonna be all right.
but well, okay. I raise you this. You know,
Yep.
in Journey to the Mysterious Island, he does the peck pop, right?
Ooh,
And he like does the cherries. What if he like peck pops the same time a
the
bullet hits the peck?
look, if he does do that, I back that to ricochet off it, but that'd be some insane timing.
That is true. He would have to time it. But like, imagine getting Ricochet killed off the Rock's peck after he like deflects a bullet.
Yeah, that'd be a sad way to go. Actually, I don't know.
I mean, I'd be
Okay.
kind of happy, but
I think let's go your favorite rock movie.
favorite Rock movie or favorite Fast and Furious? We were going to talk about Fast and Furious.
Yeah, okay, because I know there's some issues here. So favorite.
Or do you know? I mean, my favorite Fast and Furious kind of ties in my favorite Rock movie.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what?
Okay.
We'll go straight into it. I'm gonna preface this by saying I haven't seen Fast 8. I was about to watch it and then
So your
quarantine.
opinion is invalid?
Quarantine and locked. Let me
Some would
finish. No. Quarantine hit.
Please go.
Was not able to watch
Yep.
Fast 8. Looking
Mhm.
very much forward to it. I think it'll be great. I know The Rock is in prison. I know he meets Jason Statham. I think it's just a good combo.
It is.
That being said, my most cherished Rock movie and
Mm.
Fast and Furious movie is Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, and
Really?
it's a good reason. Am I saying it's
Uh-huh.
probably maybe technically the best one? Probably not, but I had a lot of fun with it. And I enjoy movies, or I rank movies on how fun they are for me. And Hobbs and Shaw, I had
That's
so
fair.
much fun with because it's got, you know, it's just got constant action. I found it pretty funny. It's just dumb. It's dumb. The Rock holds a helicopter, and that's dumb. They fight a super soldier. That's dumb. Like
Captain
it's
America holds this. This is just Captain America, though.
yeah, but like The
It's the
Rock,
same plot.
and he's on a car. Like it's just cool and it's
Yeah.
dumb and I just think it's a very good action movie, and I'm always kind of happy to see it on. And I'm just like,
Well,
yeah, it's kind of
What I
my
would like-
hot take.
what I would like to say about that is that
Hmm.
I haven't actually paid for a lot of this, like going to the cinemas for those movies. I was
Mhm.
really excited for this one, watching the trailer. Like, The Rock and Jason Stratham, like holy shit,
I mean, as you should
Like,
be. What a great
they're
movie.
pretty muscly. It's just a lot of testosterone in one room, and that can only lead to good things.
I mean, obviously.
So I went to my local cinema and I bought a ticket for myself. I actually bought a ticket for my friend as well. I was so excited, I didn't even care. I bought him a ticket because I was like, "Fuck it, you don't need to pay for this masterpiece we're about to watch."
Mhm.
And I went in, I watched the movie, and it had some like cool parts, I guess. But I left just not feeling it.
Just not feeling
I
it.
felt that it was just like, it wasn't boring, but it just wasn't exciting.
I
I
mean,
just
like,
felt it wasn't memorable, and there was no points where I was like, yeah, or no. Like just recently I saw Creed 2. I haven't seen the first. Oh, I know I have seen the first one.
hmm
And the amount of adrenaline I got from watching that movie was insane. But compared, like, not, I guess I'm comparing them, but not trying to, whatever. I'm comparing them. I got no excitement out of that movie. It was just the same sort of thing where I was not excited for The Rock to come and break some guy's neck, and it wasn't cool, and there was no, the boss guy really didn't seem to put up much of a fight. Like, well, he put up a fight, but they all just seemed to be perfectly like fine dealing with it. It just didn't seem like anyone was in any strife at any time.
And I will say I do need to rewatch Hobbs and Shaw because I watched it before I watched any of the other Fast and Furious. And while I know there aren't any characters in it, it does kind of set the tone for the movie a little bit.
Yeah.
And while I get maybe I wasn't at the edge of my seat. I wasn't at the edge of my seat. I didn't think The Rock was probably gonna die anything. But I think the most important thing was that I just had fun watching watching the scenes because The Rock jumps out of a building and he's like going down the wire with no gloves and his hands should be shredded, but he just kind of survives and nothing happens and it's so stupid and I love it. Like
I had
it's
more
so
fun
dumb.
watching Skyscraper.
I disagree with that so much. Okay, I will say this. The Rock in Fast 7, like the bit at the end where he
With the helicopter?
with the helicopter,
Was the ambulance?
yeah, and the ambulance is probably the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
I will say that the fact that he drives off a bridge, hits a drone, takes the minigun off the drone, and then faces down a helicopter with the drone. And before this, he flexes off a cast. Is just great. It's just entertaining, and then at the end he shoots the grenades. It's just like the best ever. And even just his introduction in Fast 5, also very, very memorable. And I just enjoy him on screen in general. But I just remember Hobbs and Shaw just being very fun. And it's one of the movies where, you know, I was there with the lady friend. I was, making moves. The paddle way.
Movie head.
The patty, no. I was going on the elite trend of holding hands. I know, right?
Oh yeah, sweaty hands is the worst.
But I still enjoyed the movie, even then.
Did you watch Hobbs and Shaw with the lady friend?
I did.
Okay, see, I have a feeling that you're associating the good feeling with the movie with the lady friend.
No, but I saw it again and I still enjoyed it.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe.
And it's just funny.
I don't know.
I think it's a well-written movie. I just thought the jokes they really worked for me. But actually, what is your favorite Fast and Furious movie?
My favorite Fast and Furious. I can't remember the number or the name because there is that many. I really hope it's a Fast and Furious. I believe it's a Fast and Furious.
What's the plot?
The plot. Vin Diesel. I think his ex-wife or something, and his kid gets kidnapped by some people. It's his ex-wife. Are you following it all?
Spoilers for Fast 8. Is it Fast 8?
1 second. I'll just quickly.
I need to know. Because Fast 8 from the trailers, it's the one where Toretto or Vin Diesel betrays the gang. Or that's what all the promotional stuff was saying.
Vin Diesel, Fast 8. I just have a power watch of the trailer, and I'll shut up really quick if.
Alright.
Fast and Furious.
I'll keep the.
No, this is 2020.
It's not 20.
Oh, I'm looking at Fast 9. My bad.
Oh my god. Campbell learns to count.
I'm in all caps. Okay, I think I'm gonna shut up pretty. Is John Cena in Fast 9?
Yes, John Cena is in Fast 9, and he's Vin Diesel's brother. It's funny as. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's almost like healed the fact that The Rock isn't in it.
Yeah, Fast 8's my favorite.
Okay.
Easily.
That's fair. However,
my apologies.
We've talked about Fast and Furious a bit. I think I'm of the opinion that Fast and Furious, every single movie is very enjoyable. Are they like technically or like cinematographically?
Say they were all a 7, except Hobbs and Shaw is a 4.
Well, I'd say they're all like a 10 and Hobbs and Shaw is an 11, but I think they're all enjoyable, and that's what I value most. But let's talk about.
Easy to watch.
There's one Rock movie which we need to talk about. I think you know which one it is.
Yeah, I do.
And just like how I hold Hobbs and Shaw in a very high regard, you hold this movie in an unnaturally high regard.
I think it's very natural, and it's unnatural actually not to hold it in the regard I hold it in.
Would you like to reveal what movie it is?
I would. Baywatch is the best movie with The Rock ever. And if you don't agree with me, I'd just like you to quickly go onto your computer, your phone, whatever browser you use, and just type in Baywatch review. And if you go Baywatch review, you should get some reviews, and it's rated 4.2 out of 5 on Google. So pretty high. So I'm not coming from a place of nonsense.
Now anyone who's listening can't see how much pain I am in and how much pain I go through every time he brings up this movie, because it is so painful. But I'm an open-minded. Let's go through some of the good things in this movie, all right?
Yep.
The beach. The Rock is shirtless.
Hobbs and Shaw is rated lower on the Google.
Okay.
So I just like
we're talking about Baywatch.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
The Rock is shirtless.
Yep.
Zac Efron is there.
Zac Efron's ripped as fuck, and they literally have a dick measuring contest where they carry fridges, and they do chin-ups, and what else do you want?
That is pretty great, all right? But, and the female actors, quite attractive.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, that's
Porn
kind of the
stars,
obvious one.
some
And
would
like,
say.
another topic. Regardless, apart from these kind of surface kind of features, the actual movie is not that great.
It is a
My
fucking
biggest
sick
problem
movie.
is that it's
What?
not funny.
The humor,
It's a comedy
the
movie
action.
that
Oh,
isn't funny.
I was chuckling and laughing the whole movie. Some man got his penis stuck in a fucking
That was
what
not
it,
funny.
a chair
It's
or
like
something.
it's like 10-minute bit
Oh, it's
that
so
should
good.
last for about 30 seconds, and it's so unfunny. You don't
It's so good.
understand. Campbell, we're meant to be intellectuals here, all right? And
Yeah,
you're
well,
you
you're
enjoyed
clearly
the bit
proving
where he gets
yourself
he gets his
stupid.
pee stuck in a
Stupid.
bench. He gets his pee stuck in a
Stupid.
bench. Oh,
You're an idiot.
it makes
I
me
got-
so
no.
mad. It makes me so
It was
mad.
good, and The Rock talks in the third person. Like he talks in third person quite a lot. So maybe this is like the fourth person because he talks from the perspective of his balls in that movie, Alex. I'd like to point that out to you.
Mildly
He
comedic.
talks in the third person often.
Mildly
The Rock
comedic.
is doing this,
Mildly
but then he
comedic.
talks in the perspective of his balls,
Mildly
and
comedic.
and insults Zac Efron's balls in the process,
Mildly
and their
comedic.
voices, the
Mildly comedic.
hypothetical voices of their balls.
Still not that good. It's still not
Pretty
that good.
good.
It's
Pretty
still not
good.
that good. It's enjoyable. It's perfect junk food, but it's not a good movie. And I would rather
a
watch
good
Hydrogen
movie.
Shore. 100%.
You're an idiot.
This is the one big topic that we disagree on,
Well,
like
because you're dumb.
profusely. That being
think-
said,
To be fair,
mm-hmm,
I think I need to give you some points, or like
yes,
have some lenience
mm-hmm,
with your irrational thinking,
mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
Alex,
Oh boy. What?
look, I was gonna say some like mean shit, but
Lay
I
it
really
on
don't
me.
know where else to go. No, I was kind of letting my thoughts go and
Mhm.
waiting for something to come into my head.
Okay.
Nothing came.
Well, you know what? Because I respect you so much. So even
Yep.
though that you have a dog shit opinion, which
Oh,
means
okay.
that you are terrible and probably the worst person ever, I still respect it, and I believe that you can like your own stuff. But you know what? Let's not get stuck on this disagreement. Let's go to something we do like. Rampage.
Rampage.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Amazing movie.
Literally, I think I got tears in my eyes. You can check out this scene if you go onto Alex's YouTube video, and I'm not sure where the timestamp is, but I'm sure we'll be able to find it. Where Rock has taught this monkey sign language, I believe, or maybe it's been taught by someone else. Doesn't matter. It knows sign language.
Oh, he
And the Rock
gets
is
taught by
telling
the
him-
Rock. It's taught by
Yeah.
the Rock, 100%.
He's telling him to be nice to his new ape monkey, gorilla, silverback friend, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the gorilla seems to empathize with what the Rock is saying for just a moment, before flipping him off
Yeah,
and laughing his ass off.
it's just a good, like, kind of comedic setup. And the fact that
We're
we're overlooking the fact that it's a gorilla, it's a monkey,
oh,
and
it's so good.
it's the Rock and a monkey, and then the monkey gets big. He gets so
Yeah.
large, and then they
He gets
fight.
so
They
swole.
fight a giant crocodile in the
A
city.
crocodile. And what was the other animal?
It's a big wolf thing. And there's that scene in the forest where like the bad mercenary guy is tracking the wolf, and for some reason they get off
and
the
they all die.
helicopter and they all die.
Yeah. He'll die.
Such a fun movie.
It is
Fun
a
fact.
movie.
Fun fact. The Rock at the end of Rampage changed. Because
I do. Yeah. Continue.
yeah, I think I told you this before, but George
You have.
originally dies. He kills
George is the
spoilers.
monkey, by the way.
Spoilers
guys.
for Rampage. You don't really need to know the plot. It's just fun to watch. But he kills the big crocodile monster, and then he's meant to die. But then The Rock was like, "This is too sad. I want people smiling in my movies." So he threatened to leave the project unless the script was rewritten, so George survived, which is big dick energy, and I really
Give me
I
shit.
think that's hype as shit because
I respect that.
I
but
respect it
just
so
come-
much.
It's come into my head. What if he's a dick?
I
Vin
honestly,
Diesel doesn't like him. Like this is not like I don't know anything about Vin Diesel, but so this is two things now that we've covered in the space of half an hour. Vin Diesel doesn't like him, and he made the producers change their thought out plan.
Yeah, but think about why. He made
I
them
know, I
change it.
understand that.
He
I'm
made
just
them
saying
change it so
this
people would
it's a
smile.
coincidence. I'll take this as a coincidence now, but we've now come to two incidents where there's been complaints which have surrounded with The Rock.
I,
And obviously there's always going to be complaints, but
look. I think he's literally said his goal is to make people happy with his movies, and you can see it by the fact he's in dumb, light-hearted movies that are great.
like Tooth Fairy.
But to be fair, yes, the Tooth Fairy does exist, and I now want to forget that it does exist. To be fair, with all like the stuff about celebrities and kind of internet people being shitty people, it would break me. It would break me if The Rock turned out to be like a shitty person.
I feel like it'd be hard to convince you though. Like he could be like scamming people and gambling and like.
He would have to be criminally convicted. He'd have to be criminally convicted.
For me personally, he'd have to like. No, he'd have to kill someone that I like personally.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, would I hate The Rock if he was a murderer?
Yeah, I'm just thinking
probably.
About now if he killed someone. I just think I'd hate him.
What if he killed a terrorist? That's kind of hype.
Real life movie. It's his vlog channel now.
Exactly. Just not a vlog.
He just comes so delusional that he thinks all the movies are real life.
That would
when he gets dementia.
I would not be surprised.
His grandkids when they come over.
Oh no.
Where is she? Oh, that's the wrong movie.
That's definitely the wrong movie. But I would love to think that The Rock is just in a fantasy world where he thinks everything is a movie.
He thinks real life's a movie, and he gets to like this. He gets to rest when he's acting.
He's basically superhuman. He has
He's
strong,
like a black Superman.
Strong protagonist energy. I do appreciate the reference from Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Go watch it now. Make sure they make a second one.
Save some time.
Make sure they make
watch
a second one.
Watch it in like 4 times speed if you're gonna watch it.
Don't
you don't
watch
need
it.
to hear anything they say.
Honestly,
it's fucking stupid.
Watch it in 1 time speed because that's the
Watch
correct speed.
don't watch it. Just
honestly,
don't.
Watch it. Actually, you're right. Can watch it 4 times speed, then watch it 4 times in a row. You'll enjoy it so much.
Just watch Baywatch. Put it on a loop and keep it in your room.
Watch Baywatch at 100 times speed, so you don't see anything, and your brain will not.
Well, then you'll miss all the sexy Rock action, the sexy Zac Efron action, the sexy girl action, the ball talking scene, the penis stuck scene. You'll miss a whole bunch of things. Something I've written down there I like to talk about very briefly.
Yeah,
not briefly.
It's time for a segue. We've talked about The Rock. I think the people have gathered. We like The Rock. We like his movies.
We do want have a timer. We've talked about The Rock for 33 minutes now.
I have it for about 37 movies, but 37 minutes. But you know.
Oh well, I started late, but I figured why not? Let's just.
You know what? The more Rock, the better. That's what I say.
Yeah, your time is shit. I shaved my head today.
You shaved
tonight.
Wait.
About 2 hours ago.
Are you bald?
I'm bald.
Wait, actually.
I get a little bit of hair, but I'm pretty bald. Can you shave my head?
Can you send me a picture?
Send you a photo right now.
I'll put it up on the screen.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Wait, what do I send it on Discord?
No, just send it on Snapchat.
Snapchat? Oh, okay, sweet. I don't Snapchat you. Oh, there we go. Okay. I gotta turn my lights on. Give me a second. Take my headset off, so my voice will be a little bit fucked, but.
When Campbell's gone, remember, buy a copy of Hobbs and Shaw on DVD. Really good price.
I heard that. Don't do it. It's a fucking.
So, Campbell, you're back.
You.
Oh.
Alright.
You look really cool.
Oh, thanks, Alex.
I don't know if you can see Campbell right now. He looks really good. He's got a lovely face.
It's intimidating.
It is intimidating. I am a lot more scared of you now than I was previously. But that's good.
I'm glad.
Why did you shave your head?
So I was just like sitting downstairs, right? And my older brother goes, "Do you want to shave your head?" And I said, "Fuck it."
Oh yeah.
So that's what
cool.
happened. Which actually.
Me now, I almost need a haircut. I got long luscious
I'll shave your head. I'll do it.
You'll shave my head?
Yeah.
Remember when I shaved your chest? Or I waxed it?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was
Bali.
fun. I like to see you in pain.
You really enjoyed hurting me.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we do seem to get a lot of enjoyment out of tormenting each other.
Yeah, no, we do.
Like, Campbell and I play a lot of games with each other, and a lot of it is just annoying the crap out of each other, which is very humorous for one, but very annoying for the other.
We have our moments.
You know, some good times. Just some good times with the boys.
Actually, I'd been playing Halo today for
Oh
about
yeah.
2 hours. Multiplayer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you good?
Just practicing, waiting
Cool.
for our next fight.
Going through a bit of a training arc, so you can challenge
Yeah.
me, the Halo master,
You
again.
clocked about 80 hours, and I've clocked about 0. So I just like to put that out there. That it was 11 and 20 in our 1v1, and I've clocked 0 hours. So a beginner who's never played before,
I went
almost.
a bit easy.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to give Campbell. I
I
like
don't
to
wanna-
show him the ropes. Campbell's always new
Yeah.
to games,
You're
so
amazing.
I like
So
to show
funny.
him the ropes.
See, this is why I shoot you every single game in Siege.
Every single game we play Rainbow Six Siege together, I start the round on 80 health when we're on defense because Campbell shoots me once in the body and then leaves.
No, I shoot you in the toe every time. I'll shoot you in the body next time. You're going like 70 health, bitch.
Anyway.
You don't need the health anyway because you just die. This
So you
next thing
shaved
I'd
your
like
head. Oh, yeah,
to talk
okay.
about.
Yeah.
I shaved my head, and I told my brother that I was gonna do this little
Mhm.
podcast thing today, and he was like, "What's it gonna be about?" And I was like, "Oh no, just random shit." And he compared it to Joe Rogan, and I said, "Yeah, imagine if I beefed Joe Rogan, then he beefed me, and we have like 4 episodes of like me and you just talking shit to Joe Rogan, and he'd have an episode like he's like 5-hour episode talking shit, until eventually he was like, fuck this." And he called me out. And he's got Campbell Marshall like, "I'll fly you out to LA and we have a cage fight. And me and Joe Rogan have a fight,
You have a fight? Like, damn.
like a live fight, and whoever wins like has to say they have the better podcast."
That would be hype. That would be unironically hype. I'm gonna be real.
I volunteer you as tribute.
I know very little about Joe Rogan. I know he
Bald,
smokes.
muscly man.
I know who he is, but like I know he smoked weed with Elon Musk and everyone got up in arms. But
But they get triggered by that.
yeah. Oh, and he recently said something about gamers.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I talked to you about this.
Yeah, no, we
I
did.
agreed.
I think
Agreed. He said, I don't have the exact words. I'm just going to say from memory. He basically said, it's a waste of time.
yeah, to play games. And
Yeah, and he has a point. Like he's got a point. I wouldn't say I agree with him completely. It is, in a way, a waste of time. And obviously, there's the exception of streamers and other people who make it a living because you compare it to jiu-jitsu or whatever, which is clearly
the
quite biased.
jiu-jitsu one was so stupid.
Yeah. You could have compared it to anything. But like for me and you, I'd say I don't find it a waste. Like it's a time killer, but I have so much enjoyment. Like I have a lot of fun memories playing games, and I spend a lot of time when I'm playing games laughing. Like
yeah,
you can't say being like regardless of what you're doing. Like people say when then they read books, they're happy, they're whatever. Like it's really like I don't see too much of a difference, obviously, except for whatever like the actual learning curve of reading a book compared to killing people in a game. But the social experience you get, it's like my friend. We were two opposites in school. Like we never talked, had nothing to do with each other. And one day I asked him if he wanted to play a game with me, and I actually gave him a copy of one of my games, which he said he was going to give back, and he still hasn't. It's been like 3 years now.
Damn.
Whatever. I played one game with him, and we, including Alex, we play probably 3 to 4 times every week for the last 2 years, and we've had nothing to do with each other, and we are now best friends. We'll do everything with each other, and that relationship is solely built through playing games.
No, that's hype as fuck. I definitely think that playing games, like, and I think a lot of kind of the older generation don't really get this. That
they won't understand.
Playing games with your friends is really like just hanging out with them in a lot of scenarios. Like, if I jump on Discord and play Halo or Siege with you, that's basically us hanging out and doing something together. It's kind of the modern equivalent of, like, I don't know, going bowling or, like,
which
doing something like that.
Sounds like stupid and people are going to hear it.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds very Reddit-y. It sounds very Reddit-y.
You can't understand unless you've been in that situation. But
100%.
me and Alex have been friends since junior school. Like, what, year 5, year 3? Like, for a good amount of years. But I'd say we've caught up very few times. I reckon under 10 times that we've personally gone out of our way to see each other.
No, I reckon it's more than that, but I definitely think that the most...
Well, it's less. Like, I couldn't count how many times I've seen Gus or Marcus.
Oh, the most...
Well, actually, not Gus. I've seen him less.
The thing we do together most is definitely play games. It's definitely play games.
Built a large relation... Like, 80% of our relationship is solely from playing games.
Yeah, no, we definitely in recent
times...
times...
I'm not counting school, by the way.
We
caught up.
No, definitely in recent times. Like, when... Yeah, 100%.
Even not. I remember after school being like... yo, Alex, when you get home, do you want to play games? And you'd be like, I've got fucking like flute practice or choir or
Shut
cricket,
the fuck up.
whatever it was. Once you were done, you would get home at like 4:15, like 5 o'clock, and we would jump on Overwatch and we would play no later than midnight because midnight was pushing it. We're like, ooh,
Hey,
a bit
man,
late.
it's a little
But we
bit
play
later. Go to
Overwatch
bed.
until midnight every Friday after school, and that would be my highlight of the fucking week.
Oh, 100%. It would make Friday way better. And it's
Oh
just,
my god!
yeah.
And everyone was like going out to Glenferrie, seeing friends, but Mum was like, "Why do you want to do that?" And I'm like, "Because I'm fucking playing Overwatch with Alex,
Exactly.
and it is
I'm
so
playing
much
games
fun."
with the boys, and it's fun. But to go back to the Joe Rogan thing, I got two arguments against what he says. First of all, objectively, he is somewhat wrong in the fact that streaming, content creating, esports is very prevalent in kind of our modern society. It's definitely a pathway that a lot of people can pursue if they want to, with playing games. But second of all, that's kind of more aligned with your point, is that just because something is not necessarily kind of gaining you
or whatever,
like money or even
knowledge,
gaining you, in quotations, important knowledge, doesn't mean that it's a waste. If I'm having fun with my friends, that's not a waste. It's having fun. Like not everything needs to be kind of a progression in which you kind of gain something that a lot of people say meaningful, especially like an income. Like you can do stuff that's fun.
Kind of his lifestyle, and he's older, so they're not something that's going to see very easily. But in his defense, I'd like to say he started off by saying games are a problem because they are so fucking fun. So I guess he's not saying that they're not fun or it's like
yeah
I guess, but like I think he said it poorly.
Yeah. And it's definitely.
And I think he understands it, but I think he said it. I think he worded it very poorly.
Oh yeah, compared to some of the other arguments that are very anti-video games, I don't find it that problematic. Like you have all those people going like, "Oh, games cause violence and games cause
just
X,"
fucking,
which
if you
kind of
if you say games
bullshit.
cause violence, then I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a bit strange.
Violence causes violence.
Yeah.
We're kind of on the same topic issue. It's like people who don't understand people watching games or playing games where people then go watch a game of footy or play a game of footy.
Yeah, 100%. I've always, at least
it's
the
a
last
great
couple
analogy
years,
to come back to.
I've definitely thought that people, if people kind of question me watching either someone playing a game, whether it's competitively or if it's just content creating, if they kind of see that, challenge it, and criticize it, and then go watch the footy,
game of footy for an hour or 2 hours.
An hour or 2 hours, I don't get that at all. Because it's entertainment.
I don't enjoy watching it.
Sport is only able to be successul and even be a profession,
profitable,
because it's entertainment. Because people watch it.
Same with games.
Exactly. Gaming's a little different because a lot of people play games as well, and I'd say it's more accessible than sport in a lot of ways.
Not everyone can play AFL, but everyone can play Fortnite.
Yeah, it's way easier to play
Which means you can have that higher relatability with the streamer. They're playing your favorite game.
Yeah.
You can play it as well, and you can try and recreate what they've done, or just re-experience what they've had.
100%.
With yourself or with friends.
I think there's kind of two main kind of differences for content creation for me personally. For the kind of first one is people who are funny, they're entertainers. Off the top of my head, my favorite kind of ones would probably be the S&P boys. I don't know if you know of them, but Call Me Carson, C.H.A.D, Connor Eats Pants, even Ludwig is probably my favorite streamer. And they're not especially good at games. I'd say a lot of them are decent, but they're not esports kind of players that are going to championships, winning anything. But they're funny.
What games do they play?
It's kind of a mix. Carson and stuff are originally kind of like Minecraft, but they do a lot of variety, and Ludwig's definitely variety.
Do you like watching people play games that you play?
I'd say yes. I'd say yeah, no, definitely. But I also
almost solely watch people play games that I play.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty open.
I'm down to watch, but I'm much more intrigued to watch when I started playing Rainbow Six Siege, I was I need to find YouTubers who play Rainbow Six Siege so I can watch and learn and enjoy it as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think if you play a game, and you're watching someone play it and you kind of
Much
understand
more
it,
relatable and enjoyable.
definitely relatable and understandable. But I think at the same time, I've definitely had cases where I start watching or learning about a game that I
You
don't
don't know.
play or I still haven't played. Like for some reason, I went into a phase where I watched a bunch of competitive Pokemon, which sounds weird, but
Like
I
yeah.
on
You
YouTube,
going?
but I've
Yeah,
never played a single round of competitive Pokemon. And then
yeah. I don't even.
and like kind of games, and it happens to me for a lot of fighting games. Like I just learn stuff about the game and I either don't play it or I'm not very good at it, but I still find enjoyment out of that. But I definitely think that playing games that you are interested in is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need that extra boost of
Oh yeah, that's
entertainment. So I can't really watch games that I can't super relate with. Like recently, I've been watching more Sea of Thieves games.
mm.
And unfortunately, the only person I know who's played those Museo, because I've actually had to watch a few of his videos, which I haven't enjoyed very much, but I've enjoyed the Sea of Thieves aspect. And Zilbad was there as well.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
That beef.
Yeah, bro, the Overwatch days.
Yeah, shit. When they, I don't know if I just matured or if they're just like shit, but I don't enjoy watching so many people I used to watch, like Markiplier and Zilbrat and then Muselk and Jacksepticeye and like.
Oh yeah, I think people definitely 100% mature on from content, and that's happened to me. Basically with the same people, and with a lot of
I had
other
phases with
channels.
PewDiePie as well.
Yeah, I usually come back to him and then take breaks.
I've always come back. I've had phases where I haven't watched him for like up to half a year, but
Oh,
right now I'm kind of all over his shit.
Same. I recently kind of stopped enjoying his content because for me personally, I watch YouTube.
His phases.
I watch YouTube in a way where I'll follow a creator and then sometimes I'll start watching videos not really because I want to, but because I feel obligated because
It's them.
I like the creator, which I feel can be a little dangerous because sometimes I'll just end up watching stuff that I don't really like, but because I've liked a video of the person in the past, I'll just spend a bunch of time watching it, which I don't enjoy that much, which is why now I kind of focus on kind of like a small pool of creators who I really like.
I only watch pretty much. So I kind of watch only like I'd say 3 or 4, but like one of them is a lot of people. Like I watch one group of people. Like I watch this guy called Tuxbird or whatever, or Yummy, but they're in a whole big group. So I watch it from their different perspectives, and each video has a little bit different, but it's kind of mostly the same thing.
Yeah.
And PewDiePie and sometimes KSI.
Yeah.
And I'm watching a lot of Logan Paul. Actually, recently. Yeah, no. People are gonna be mad at me for that, but
for anyone
I've
who's
been
listening,
really enjoying.
For anyone who's listening doesn't know, a previous joke is that Campbell kind of looks like Logan Paul.
I actually have a great story for that.
In the fact that he's very muscular and he's also very blonde in a way that he has.
And I'm tall.
He's tall and he used to project a very Logan Paul-like energy.
Yeah,
but in the fact that he also didn't find dead people in
I didn't
forests
film dead people in bodies. I mean, I actually have a film. I'm saying that. I ordered pizza one time because I love pizza.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Yeah, except for you, Alex. Shut the fuck up then.
Okay.
Whatever. I ordered pizza, and I came to the door to open the pizza, and I was just in my pajamas. I was wearing just pants, and I opened the door, and my pizza man. He got a really big grin on his face. At first I thought he was gay. But I don't know, maybe, who knows, doesn't matter what it was. He handed me the pizza, and he was like, this is the total, I'll give him money. And at the end of our, like, transaction, he goes, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah? You don't expect that from a pizza man. And he goes, are you related to Logan Paul? This is a real story. And I said, yeah, I'm his cousin. And he goes, yeah, you look so much like him. Have a good night. It was one of the best nights I've had.
That's so funny, because that was just a meme.
I know, it was hilarious. He thought I looked like Logan Paul. I thought it was so humorous.
That's actually so funny.
But I've actually had. Alex, are you on the Discord screen?
Yes.
Okay, this name I'm putting in. Yeah. This person has actually subscribed to the Maverick Club of Logan Paul and religiously watches their podcasts and episodes all the time.
That's
so he pays money to watch Logan's episodes.
Surely we get him on. We have to get him on to talk about it.
So bad.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna get him on to talk about it. That's
Yeah.
funny as.
But yeah, I've actually been watching a lot of his vlogs, and then when he posts a new one, I'm straight onto it. Like I've really been enjoying them, and
Yeah,
say what you will about the man, but he's entertaining me, and that's all that kind of matters to me, I
that
guess.
yeah, that's kind of fair. I watched a bit of Logan Paul in kind of the Vine era. I thought he made some
Yeah,
kind of
no, I
funny
didn't watch. I
vines.
was no Vine.
I have a
Not a fan,
vivid
man.
memory of one of my friends showing me like a compilation of Logan Paul vines before he kind of blew up and then
Blew up.
became like
Yeah.
the punching bag of the internet,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Poor
is
guy.
really fun. But no, I think YouTube's a really interesting topic because for me personally, it's taken over my kind of form of Attainment. I
Yeah,
reckon it's.
I
I
almost
reckon I
never
watch YouTube the most. I think I basically only watch YouTube and anime. Basically. Right
Yeah,
now.
no, I can't. Maybe
And-
because I haven't really gone too deep into anime, but I've
That's fair. It's.
I've watched hentai.
I mean, who hasn't?
I imagine a lot of people, Alex, a lot of people.
Yeah, same. I haven't watched either.
But if I actually just refreshed my YouTube page, and it's a lot of Joe Rogan actually, and then a lot of Rainbow Six Siege,
Yeah.
and fucking stupid coronavirus updates.
No, that's
Joe
classic.
Rogan, Rainbow Six Siege, and just a lot about gaming or stuff about gaming.
Oh, 100%.
That
yeah,
goes
as
to
I was
Shima,
saying,
PewDiePie. I don't
yeah, I was always I was thinking about it to myself, like, yo, I've got all these shows that, like, I want to watch. Why haven't I watched them? And then I realized that it's because I've spent 2 hours watching YouTube while I'm taking a shit. And,
Yeah, you do that.
hey, man, it's good. It's optimal. That's also another topic. But, no, I think YouTube's a very interesting kind of form of media. And also recently, I've started watching, like, a fair amount of Twitch as well, or getting into live or watching live streams,
Yeah.
which
I don't know. I used to do that when I was lonely.
yeah, I mean it's
Like, when I was
quarantine.
sad, I would like watch it and try and like talk to the people on Twitch because they were like real people. That sounds really lovely.
Yeah, I didn't really feel the need to watch Twitch on itself. I found a creator on YouTube who I liked watching, and then
Oh yeah, I can see me doing
they
that.
streamed on Twitch, and then I enjoyed their Twitch streams to a point where I tune in fairly regularly.
I would do that, but
Oh, I've got a story about Twitch. It's kind of fun.
the people I watch are all across the fucking ocean. So like, I gotta watch Twitch at 3 a.m. if I want to
Yeah.
watch.
Somehow the guy I watch is from America, but streams like perfectly at midday for me. So I don't know when he's streaming because I haven't
Yeah,
worked
what
it
the
out.
fuck
But
is
it,
wrong with
it
you?
works out perfectly around midday where I get up because I have such a bad sleep schedule now that. It's
Yeah, there was
great.
some girl in Pennsylvania, which actually time zone worked a lot better than I thought when I was talking to her, but it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your story about Twitch?
My mess Twitch my kind of
was
sad
that?
Twitch story is that I used to watch Creator.
Oh,
and
Cray.
No, a creator on
Oh, I thought you
Twitch.
said Creator.
No, I haven't watched much of him, but for those who don't know, on Twitch, if you subscribe, you can subscribe and give like a kind of a monthly fee, just to like support the creator. You get
It's like
certain-
OnlyFans.
yes. I mean, kind of, I guess, but like you get like certain benefits in that chat. You can do like emotes and stuff.
Ooh. Yep.
So I was subscribed to this person for quite a long time, and about the same time as a lot of controversy kind of hit Twitter with a lot of people being shitty people, a lot of streamers and kind of content creators got revealed to be pretty shitty people, and
Yeah.
he was one of them, and it
Oh, no.
fucking crushed me for that day. Absolutely ruined me because
Really?
like, yeah, I can't watch him
Who
anymore.
was it?
His name was Nairo. He played Smash, and there was a whole big thing in the Smash community
okay.
about a lot of.
What did he do?
Let's try to keep it PG, but
Why were you
just
keeping PG?
some pretty nasty stuff. Or
Like
not.
sexual stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of
there was a
along-
lot of people doing
kind of
that.
along that-
It was like a whole like half a year of just like guys getting called out for like sexual assault and like
Yeah.
rape and shit.
It was pretty disappointing to see, but just the
Yeah.
fact that I had subscribed to him for like
Yeah, what, you feel guilty for supporting him?
what, but I mean, kind of it's more just kind of sad that all those kind of fun times and kind of the support I gave to a creator turned out to be pretty shitty.
I get that, I guess.
Which is a bit unfortunate.
How much time do we have?
We're at an hour.
Oh, are we actually?
Yeah. I think we should transfer to a more pleasant topic just to
Okay,
finish
well,
up.
just for the last little bit.
Just something pleasant. Campbell,
More pleasant topic.
what games are you playing right now?
We kind of talked about games. I'm
No,
trying to think what to talk about.
but what are you playing right now? Just like, closing the world.
I don't play games by myself. I can't. Well, I mean,
What are you
I
playing
played
with the
Halo for a
boys
little bit
then?
today.
What are you playing with the boys
I
then? What are you enjoying?
well, with you and my other friend, I play Sea of Thieves. Currently is my new up there,
Mm-hmm.
which is like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like a sandboxy Minecraft sort of experience.
But
You
you're
don't seem to agree with
pirates.
me. But yeah, so you're pirates, and it's very cartoony, and you get quests to sail to different islands, and like that involves like raising and lowering sails on your ship and raising an anchor, and like you got to work as a team and do the quests and then answer riddles, which we fucking suck at. Um, and I enjoy it because anything can kind of happen. You kind of
Yeah.
have to be. It's a little bit. I don't like it as much. Like I don't like how there's no sort of like pauses in the
Mm.
game.
Yeah,
So
no.
like when we're playing Siege, like if you die or when it's like a loading, you can go on your phone, text a few people, or eat your fucking apple or whatever. But remember, in Sea of Thieves, you're kind of always on.
Yeah.
But I enjoy how just fucking anything out of it. Like we played the last 2 nights, and let's say we played 5 hours each night, so it's 10 hours, and I think we got absolutely fucking nothing done.
Yeah, no, I love the randomness of the game. Like you'll just be sailing on a quest and then you'll get attacked by the Meg, or you'll get attacked by like an enemy ship, or you'll
Yeah,
find some other treasure, and it really can just get like it really just allows for adventures with the boys. But that being said, you really do need your friends to play it with. I feel like
it's no by no means a solo game.
playing solo would be so bad.
Yeah,
or
you get
just
like an hour out of the game until you kind of fed up
Yeah.
with it. I'd say if you're playing solo, and that's pushing it.
But yeah, no, I've also been having fun. So that's kind of the main game you're playing right now with the boys.
Uh, for the past 2 days, I'd say overall it'd be Siege because I always come back to Siege. But I've been playing a bit of Halo with you, very little bit.
Very nice, very nice.
And
Well,
you won. How
Obviously,
about yourself, Alex?
obviously for me, I've been playing Sea of Thieves with you and Halo and
Yep.
Sage. But more recently for single player kind of stuff, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima,
And you're enjoying it?
which is a lot of fun. I highly
I've
recommend.
heard mixed reviews.
Really? I've had a lot of positivity and I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Well, my older brother played it, and I think he just came off playing Last of Us, so he had high expectations, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Last of Us 2. And I don't know, he said he found it boring.
Yeah, I would disagree, but that's kind of fair. What else have I been playing? I've also been playing Fall Guys. Kind of new
Oh, I need to get
trend
that. I just
game.
have
It's pretty
$0.
fun. Been playing it. I've
Subscribe
not
to my
won yet.
OnlyFans, guys.
Subscribe to your OnlyFans. I wish.
I need the money.
What else? I've got a couple of JRPGs to work through, but with uni kind of going on right now, it's a little difficult to do that. And of course, I do love playing Smash, so I do that quite regularly as well.
Do you want to know the main reason how I was convinced to shave my head?
What was the main reason?
Oh shit, the name has just slipped my head. 1 second. The main reason, I just think of the name of the man. Because I'm like tall and I'm white. And there's a running joke in my house that I have a large penis.
I can confirm, does have a large hog.
Yeah. What the hell is this guy's name? I completely forgot his name, so I'm just gonna get your assistance.
This is pretty disappointing. Not gonna lie.
Sorry.
I'm a little disappointed.
Basically, big penis joke in my family, and this person that we're talking about, he's bald, he's white, he's my height, and he's quite muscly.
Mm-hmm.
He also has quite a large penis, and he's also renowned as a big porn star. And they said I would be exactly like him if I was Johnny Sins. There we go. Jesus Christ.
God.
They said you would be exactly like Johnny Sins. And I said, fuck it. There's no way I can't do this now.
I see it. That is pretty funny.
A doctor, a lawyer, a fucking dentist, a pilot. Like, I'm everything I want to be.
I swear, if you turn up, if I'm getting married and you turn up and, like, you look like Johnny Sins, I'm I'm gonna be fearing for my safety and hopefully
your
my
girl's
spouse's safety.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's not gonna
Is
end
Johnny
well.
Sins gay as well?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not well versed in the lore of Johnny Sins.
It doesn't look like he's gay. Holy shit, he's fucking ripped though, bro.
Yeah, man. People want to see the hot guys.
Oh, he's an astronaut as well in this porno.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ, he's everything, bro.
Well.
I'm so upset I couldn't find his name.
Damn.
Did you see the meme about him rating Area 51? Oh yeah. Boys, there's nothing I can't penetrate. Count me in. #storm Area 51.
Yeah, no, he's pretty self-conscious about the memes around him. I see him on my TikTok feed.
Oh, he doesn't like him.
Wait, really?
You said he's self-conscious about the memes.
No, I mean he's conscious about the memes. Not that he.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So he knows they exist and he kind of plays into them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which is pretty hype. But we're at an hour and 8 minutes. We should probably wrap up the episode.
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you have anything to shout out or to conclude, Campbell?
My guilty pleasure is I chew on my fingernails.
Cool.
What's your guilty pleasure, Alex?
Go watch my video on The Rock. And also...
That's not a guilty pleasure.
Pick up a copy of Hobbs and Shaw. It's
Okay.
available in JB Hi-Fi if you're in Australia, or maybe Best Buy if you're overseas. I don't know. Pick up a copy.
Don't buy it. Don't
Really
buy it.
good
How
edition.
much does it cost?
Looks great. We're going to end it there. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys very much for listening.
I love you.
There's no way no
I
one
love you.
has listened this far. We got about
There's
3
no
minute
way.
playtime on this thing, bro.
But if you did, I love you.
I love
Farewell
you
for
too.
now.
A whole hour.
Bye.
Okay.